Due to popular media attention and obsessive teenage girls, the world as we know it has become overrun with sparkly, charming creatures of the night, otherwise known as vampires. Everyone knows the one of the quickest ways to ward off these beasts is to keep some garlic handy in case of sudden encounter. However, few people realize that not only is this potent herb a source to ward off evil and a tasty topping on pizza crust, but it also contains powerful chemicals that have been proven to improve one's health. Ajoene, a powerful and abundant chemical found in crushed garlic, is of particular interest to many medical researchers and to our Molmodac group. Ajoene functions as an antioxidant, an antithrombotic or anti-clotting agent, potentially reduces the risk of heart disease and stroke in humans, and has even been shown to be effective in inhibiting tumor cell growth by targeting microtubule cytoskeletons of cells. Although it may seem the chemistry behind the synthesis of ajoene is complicated due to its many important properties, it is quite simple when broken down into its elementary steps.
The mechanism starts off with two allicin molecules, the precursor to ajoene, which is a component of garlic that gives it the very distinct odor. Orbital analysis of allicin, as shown in the JMO, reveals the homo-LUMO interactions. However, it is important to notice that the orbital analysis calculated in WebMO is not what is shown in the observed product as seen in the Marvin sketch. The LUMO of allicin is consistent with the mechanism, and the proper sigma star orbital can be seen in the orbital analysis. However, the proper HOMO is not shown from the WebMO. It seems due to resonance, it appears that the S double bonded to the O is the most nucleophilic site, when the actual mechanism is the other sulfur that does the attacking. We can reason that this is a correct site of action by taking a look at the 3D representation of allicin. The HOMO as designated by WebMO is quite constricted as far as steric hindrance goes, and its ability to make an N to sigma star overlap is hindered by the surrounding groups. The adjacent sulfur is less hindered and still serves as a fairly good nucleophile, and the HOMO densities are not too different from one another to rule out the correct sulfur from being the correct nucleophile. So for steric hindrance reasons and for proper sigma star overlap, we've correctly identified the nucleophile and the electrophile between the two allicin molecules reacting in an S allothylation in the first step of the mechanism.
The next box shows the result of the reaction with two propene sulfenic acid dissociated. The newly formed product, containing the positively charged sulfur, possesses through an interesting and slightly unconventional retro-ene step. The ene mechanism involves the transfer of an allylic hydrogen, as seen here, to an alkene group in just a few concerted steps. The retro-ene, as seen in the mechanism, is the reverse of this process, where the oxygen, the allylic group in this case, regains the hydrogen through a concerted mechanism. Although the mechanism shown is not a clear retro-ene, the mechanism is quite similar and can be thus related to the retro-ene. The result of the mechanism releases a sulfenic acid, once again, but in a reduced form. And we get the next box over here. So, the final step in the synthesis of ajoene is the gamma addition of the protonated sulfur. The negatively charged sulfur acts as a nucleophile on the double-bonded gamma carbon, which resonates the double bond all the way to the positively charged sulfur, creating a neutral compound and the final product, that is ajoene. Because of the polarity of the molecule, the E isomer of ajoene is most favorable and the most observed product, rather than the E isomer, or the Z isomer, excuse me. The fully formed ajoene can now be used for many medical purposes inside the human body through various other mechanisms, leading to positive health effects. Garlic may not be the nicest, the prettiest, or the best smelling of the herbs, but the next time you feel the need to defend yourself from the twihards and their deadly friends, remember that the garlic around your neck will not only save you from potential engrossment into pop culture insanity, but it will also protect you as an antibiotic and tumor suppressor as well.